Of his son Antipater, and 37 years after the Romans appointed him king of Judea. As they prepared for the king's burial ceremony, his son Archelaus stated that his father's funeral would be extremely costly, and that all the crown jewels would be paraded before him and buried with him.
About cutting costs, huh? He planned the funeral down to the tiniest detail, wanting it to be the grandest of all funerals. Do you think that just because he's dead, he won't get you? Your blood is not yet cold, and already they're seeking to undermine you. Where's the crown?
For 30 years, I've been waiting for this half-breed Jew to leave us alone. 30 years, and I had begun to think it would not happen in my lifetime. And now, the happy day has arrived. Blessings to you.
And blessings to you.
On your way to the tyrant's funeral?
Certainly.
Come, join us. Today is a day of joy. The day when this Canaanite slave, this Edomite convert, this ruler by the grace of the Romans is headed for his tomb. This servile flatterer killed hundreds, perhaps thousands of Jews. He wiped out the Hasmonean dynasty, murdered his own wife, Mariam the Hasmonean, her mother, Alexandra, and his sons, Alexander and Aristobulus. Even his friend, the Roman Emperor Augustus, said that it was better to be his pig than his son. Thanks to God's help, we're rid of him.
My king, look at the crowd that has come from all over the empire to pay you final homage. But don't be mistaken. Antipas, your own flesh and blood, intends to undermine you. But do not worry, my king. As long as I am alive, I swear that the next king will be your son Archelaus, as you decreed. It was a pleasure working with him.
A nightmare.
What are you talking about? He would itemize everything down to the tiniest detail, and when I brought in the final model...
He would have changed everything, you know.
A genius. I'll never forget when he presented his idea for the Northern Palace on Masada.
Oh, I broke my back just looking at the building plans. But, in the end, we built one of the grandest palaces in the whole world on that cliff.
He was brilliant. Caesarea.
Oh, Jerusalem?
In Caesarea, I planned a magnificent city with a port greater than the port in Rome.
Jerusalem, the temple.
Don't talk to me of Jerusalem with the arrogant designs of the Roman architects.
Herodian is arrogant.
Herodian is genius.
You didn't try to tell him it was impossible to see Jerusalem from there?
Everyone tried. He said it wasn't a problem, just double the height of the mountain.
But you, my friend, built one of the most magnificent theaters I have ever seen there. It broke my heart when I had to demolish it because he decided to build his tomb on that site.
He knew how to be cruel to everything.
Long live the dead king.
Long live the magnificent builder.
Let us honor him one last time. You know the story about the king and his donkey?
No, tell me about it.
I shall tell you.
Herodian. Now there's a place to be buried. You didn't name it after yourself for nothing. Do you remember why you specifically chose this site? Of course you do. When we fled from Jerusalem, exactly here, his mother's chariot overturned. You were certain she was dead and went out of your mind. You even wanted to take your own life. Then you decided you would be buried here.
How many wives did Father have?
Doris the Edomite, Miriam the Hasmonean, Malthus the Samaritan, Mariam Boethius, Cleopatra of Jerusalem, Phaedra, Pilas, me. Who have I forgotten? I'm still missing two. The niece and cousin whose names I can't remember.
Did he love them all?
Your father was a real man. He had everything. Political skills, burning ambition, wit, aggression, and he was a marvelous husband too. Salomai, after they lead your father to his tomb, you'll hear a lot of unpleasant things. Don't you believe any of it. Your father was a wonderful man, loving and considerate. Come, Salomite. Let's go and see your father for the last time.
What you did here will affect many generations. But I already appreciate your accomplishments. The cities, the ports, the political ties. You succeeded in linking this remote province to the center of the world. Now you are ready, Herod the Great. The greatest of all. Depart on your final journey. Depart for Herodian.
In a few years' time, when the Romans finally leave, we, and if not us, then our children, will smash the tyrant's grave and erase the memory of this evil man from our country. Is perhaps the most amazing of King Herod's enterprises, and is the place where he chose to be buried and to commemorate his name. His tomb was robbed and taken apart in the 1st century CE, swallowed by the mountain, and remaining a mystery until it was discovered in 2007 by Professor Ehud Netzer. Professor Netzer fell to his death at Herodium the week he was working on Herod's funeral for this film. May his memory be blessed.